Hello everybody, is my mic on and ready to roll? I'm just so excited to be here with you guys. I need to make sure that I turn off my music too, but I was jamming with all y'all. So hello, happy Spirit Squad time, happy Sunday. I love everybody's getting so excited right now. Spirit Squad time, yes it is. I am excited to be here with you guys. It has been a day already, and boy oh boy do I have a lot to talk about, although Matt did tell me last week I talked too much. So I will reel that.
Whoa. I did not say that.
Yeah, you did.
I just said we liked the readings.
Oh,
with
yeah, more
the
than me
phone
talking.
readings. And we did a lot of, at the beginning, you made it sound really bad.
You said I
You
talked
talked
too
too
much.
much.
You
I didn't
did.
say
You
it like
said that verbatim. You were like, you went on a little too long, and we're supposed to get to all the readings. Anyways, hi everybody. I'm so excited to be here. Happy Sunday. Happy, oh my God, it's almost March, Panic Day. I just realized next week is Ash Wednesday and the start of Lent. I cannot believe it. So many things going on. Hey, and a VB Nail Salon. Well, hey, Darlene. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Clara. Hey, everybody that is just popping on to say hello. Let me know when you're here. If you want to be entered, I'm doing something. There's 3 big things that are happening today. But if you want to be entered for a free 30-minute session with me, share this video and hashtag Spirit Squad. So share the video real quick if you can. Get your friends involved. And yeah, I'm super excited about doing that. So absolutely share that, and there'll be another opportunity as well, wink, wink, in a little bit later. Robin, I'm so sorry because I am a failure of a friend. I'm really trying hard to manage everything, but I have got to call you. I've got to call you and hear all about last night. I actually fell asleep probably 3 seconds after I texted you. So I don't know. My roll time for sleep lately is 8:07. I'm out. Hey Maggie, hey Kelly, hey Carrie, happy Sunday everybody. Tell me how it's going for you. And then of course, once a little bit more folks join in, we will pop on up to the world of spirit. Melissa shared, yay, so you are automatically entered. I'm so excited about this. And before we jump into and continue going on this very happy, beautiful spirit path, I did want to take one moment and say I would be remiss if I didn't mention what has happened in Virginia Beach. I am praying for absolutely everybody there, especially the 2 fallen officers, Carmen and Christopher. Big hugs to the family and friends of those officers, but also big hugs to Virginia Beach. I know that and a lot of you guys have reached out to me with it's just devastating. The whole situation is devastating. So before we jump into the happiness of spirit, I just wanted to make sure that I referenced that situation, give big prayers, big hugs. Not that means anything, and I cannot lift anyone's extreme sadness or worry about the situation that happened, but I wanted to make sure that I at least reference it on Spirit Squad, and we will put them and their families in our prayer requests a little bit further on. But please know to my people out in Virginia, I'm thinking of you. I'm sorry. And the world just needs to be better. It's heavy. There's so much of this that is continually going on. There's a lot of tragedy right now. And it feels very heavy. So we're praying for all the parties involved, all of the families, especially some of my friends on VBPD. I just know it's affecting everyone very deeply and very strongly, and I just want to give everyone a big hug, even though it's just little old Spirit Squad. Hopefully that helps you in any type of way. Big hugs. Oh, Ashley, I'm so ready for this baby. I'm so swollen. I'm ready too. You want to know why? I'm being selfish as all hell. I can't wait for you to jump back on Spirit Squad and be like, oh yeah, it was a girl. Watch it be a boy, and then I'm just really going to be shooting myself in the foot. But I don't know. I'm pretty then again, baby genders, you get a 50-50 chance. I mean, we'll see. But April, you're finally here, a little late. No worries. Welcome to the Spirit Squad party. it does feel a little bit low energy today just because of everything that's going on in this world. We actually just had a train crash up here where we are, and it's just like, I don't understand. It's kind of like just things keep happening, and it just is really, it's intense. So I'm praying for all y'all. I hope that you have a safe and healthy outlet. I am doing my darndest to find mine. Um, but big hugs to everybody. And hi, honey. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, big, beautiful friend. I've been seeing all the stuff that you're doing with the horses. Absolutely amazing. Big hugs, Ashley. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Joni. Hi, everyone. So I'm excited to be here. So just a few little things so I don't talk y'all's ear off. I think I got in my head a little bit, babe. I need to like get out of my head. What does Tony say? Get in your head, you're dead. That doesn't apply to the situation because I can still talk to the other side, so never mind. That was actually kind of funny. I giggled in my head as I was thinking that. Did you giggle at all? No? No, not at all. Okay, cheers, everybody. Big hugs to the world. I am going to enjoy my Jesus touched my water. My pastor would be very impressed by my wine glass. Probably not by my drinking, but whatever. And I'm going to start off by saying there was a big announcement today on my Instagram. If you didn't see it, Matt and I have joined forces a little bit, and he is helping me with my podcast. So, my messy message, I have talked about this for absolutely years now. I've literally had the handle since I think like, I don't know, probably 2020. But I never jumped in. I never just went full force. But I think that is going to be a place where we can talk, we can do all of the beautiful things, talk about all the trauma, the chaos, the chickens, the horses. It's all going to be in one place. But what I'm really excited about with this podcast, again, it's my messy message. It's on Facebook and it's on Instagram. So if you guys go follow, that would really, really make my world. I'm excited to facilitate really meaningful and deep conversations. If you want to be on the podcast, if you feel like you have something to share or offer, please reach out to me. I am open to absolutely anything. I do not want to be the star of this show. I want to be a facilitator of healing. I want to bring in a lot of love and a safe space to really kind of talk and to, I guess, honestly heal, but I want it to be a place where I can say my daughter wasn't complete shit to me today and I cried about it a lot, or be very honest and very vulnerable, which I know you guys know that is my shtick. That is what I enjoy doing on social media, so that you guys don't think that I just have this picture perfect, this, that, and the other thing. I want you to know the real me. So I think that this is just going to be an extension of everything that we do here. So that is your second opportunity to win a free 30-minute session. So you get two today. So if you share this Spirit Squad and you go like and follow my messy message on both Facebook and Instagram, you have an opportunity for a free 30-minute session. Now, there's one more thing, one more very exciting thing that I'm going to say. I have decided, because of the world's just economic, I'm going to call it crisis. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Matt is way more educated in that department than I am. I try very hard to actively not look at the news. I try and stay far away from it. But I have decided to keep the President's Day sale going. So $150 off any reading that you book, 30 minutes, an hour, one person, two person, three person, it's $150 off. That promo code is president. So if you want to go, please go book your reading now. It is an opportunity that's really exciting for me, because I just feel like a lot of people are in need, but maybe don't have the financial means to do so. And I'm talking about anything. Like when I go to check off on Instacart, sometimes I'm like, should I do Affirm? It's just a tough world right now. That being said, there's also payment plans available if you need some help in that department. But the promo code is president. I will reference that a couple of times throughout this broadcast, because I really, really would love for everybody to take advantage of it. And I know some people stagger here and there. So that was all of my housekeeping. I am doing readings. However, if you do book on a weekday, I do want to make sure that I make this point known. Unless Matt is here or I have Nikki or some of my other friends to come help, scheduling, timing, it's all very tentative. So if you want to be set in stone, please try and find a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because that will be a very secure appointment. Unless we all get sick, because, this world is an interesting one. Robin just said this podcast is going to be so amazingly relatable with many people, and it'll be nice to escape, to vent about being a human. I love that. I'm so excited too. I feel it in my heart. I don't know how it's all going to fall into place, but it's working its way there right now. So just make sure you follow along the journey. I think it's going to be a very beautiful thing. I think Matt's ahead of me again because he got excited about something, not sure what, but
The chat started working again.
Oh, the
Sorry,
chat
it
started.
takes me so long to get it going every time.
That's okay. I was wondering why you were so silent over there. But hello and welcome to Spirit Squad. So I'm excited. The winner of the Spirit Squad reading will be announced after. I'm going to give replay viewers an opportunity to. Don't hate me. But if they share, I really want that to still be counted because God always picks. And what I mean by that is Haley's going to pick. And Haley and Jen should be on here too. So somewhere they're going to say hello. They're actually together, my Trace Amigas, my girls. But she always does my picking for me, and it'll be a very beautiful thing. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to be here with you guys on Spirit Squad. So just do me a favor in the comments real quick. Just tell me how you guys are feeling. Tell me how your day is going. Interact with me just a little bit. I really want to hear about y'all because, yeah, I do. I will just tell you from my perspective, today has been, Matt didn't come to church with us this morning. I'm looking at him with the eyeballs, but it was okay. I thought it was going to be okay. I made the really terrible deciding factor to not bring my daughter's blankets, and that did not go well. So, I had to leave right after communion because basically it was a shit show. However, beautiful sermon, beautiful time. Really glad to have been there today. Feeling stressed.
And I cleaned the house, and I cleaned the
And
house.
Matt did clean the house. I'm not saying he didn't do nothing. It's not like he just sat there, but I will say. Trissa, rough day. My daughter caught the stomach bug. Oh, no. Feeling a little lonely and overwhelmed with my life. Jennifer, Lynn, amen. Brandy's feeling defeated. Brandy, I'm going to put you in my prayer comments. Jennifer, I'm going to put you in my prayer comments too, sweetheart. Been a stressful day. Just had a birthday. Okay, Darlene, was it your birthday? I want to know. Update, feeling like you're getting things done. Well, heck yeah. Been feeling down lately, needing a boost. Shelly, I'm going to pray for you too. Shelly Lynn, Jennifer Lynn. My daughter is Amelia Lynn. That's kind of cool. We've got some Lynns going on, some good juju, some good energy. Feeling sad. I feel like my mom is transitioning to the other side. Oh, honey. I'm giving you all the love. Feeling anxiety today, even with my Paxil. I feel that, Maggie. Oh my gosh. 67. Heck yeah, Darlene. All right, everybody needs to pause. Pause in the chat because you know what we're going to do now. Happy birthday to you. I see April, you too. Happy birthday, dear Darlene and April. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you both. It's been one hell of a week. I'm overwhelmed. I lost my mama last weekend. Oh, Karen, honey, I'm so sorry. Goodness gracious, a lot of transition is going on with you guys. I'm so sorry to see all this. My daughter is moving into her own house today feeling, the empty nest. Oh, that you must feel, my Carrie. I'm giving you the biggest hug, especially from heaven. Lots of love. And April, I love you guys. So, big hugs. Nikki, I think you're saying me too. Feeling unsettled right now and I can't figure out why. Lift my spirit up today, please, and thank you. I will do my best. My 16-year-old left for California on Saturday. Oh, Nikki, and we're going to add Nikki to the birthday. She's at 42. Heck yeah, girl. Hey, listen. You know what? I feel like we've misjudged age. I feel like with every age we're getting, better and more awesome. So it's all good. It is all good. But the biggest hugs to everybody out there. Like, listen, look at this. Excited meeting my boyfriend's family today. Oh, that's huge, Kaylee. Big freaking hugs. And my best friend moves in with me on Saturday. Going to be a great week, kicking my mom's boyfriend to the curb. And she's moving back in with us. Wait, I'm so confused by that. Can't kicking my mom's boyfriend to the curb. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second, but she's moving in with you. That's actually incredible. You know, like out with the old, in with the new, quite literally, as Tony would say next. So that's amazing. That's amazing. My big 40 is on Thursday. Oh my God, so many birthdays. Incredible. So look at this. Okay, so see, we're getting some really great energy, even if it doesn't feel like this. I'm so excited for you guys. So lots of good energy. As I say this, I feel like I'm transitioning, not literally, thank you very much, into spirit work. We gotta clarify and verify that with these guys up here. They've been a little tricky with me lately. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been feeling a lot for my own personal stuff, which we won't go into, but I just wanted to make sure that I said that. My portal baby 222 turned 19 yesterday. Oh, sweetheart. Trying to down my demons. I had mimosas at brunch, and then I did a wine tasting. Joni, come on, that's a great day. I mean, you might feel it tomorrow, but that's a great day. Just celebrated my 3rd wedding anniversary yesterday. We've been together 12 years. That's absolutely incredible. Victoria, yes, agreed with the thank you. Next. Oh, what is that? That's a Meghan Trainor song, I think. Thank you. Next. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. So we're going to pop up into the world of spirit in just a few minutes. Babe, are my oracles in front of you or next to you? Yes, they are, aren't they? Okay. I want to make sure you guys know too. I love doing these oracle sessions. They're $99. It is so much fun. Yeah, I'm going to do them eventually, but not now. You don't have to walk them over now. But I wanted to let you know those are still available. I've just made them available that they are just oracle readings. If you want a specific, because I actually had somebody ask me that. Oh, Lisa. Big hugs, sweet girl. Big hugs. I've been praying for you too, Lisa. I hope that you know that, even if I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you. And man, there's a lot of people transitioning right now. Anyways, I did want to just let you guys know. Gosh, it sounds so like insensitive to like even talk about oracles right now because I'm like over there. But know that I love them. Know that they're available to you. And a lot of people have asked me, can you come into an oracle reading with a specific section of life you want me to look at? I always say I'm looking at family, health, dynamics, strengths and struggles, things like that. So if you're having an issue or a question mark per se, let's not make it negative, around a job, around a relationship, around family dynamics, something like that, you can absolutely, in your booking, write it in the comment section. Just let me know what you'd want to see for, what I'm supposed to be looking at with that oracle, and I can absolutely make that happen. But they are literally so much fun, but they're so insightful and powerful. Like I said, $99. So if you want to check in with Spirit's obviously involved in that too. Head over to my website, jenniemichelle.com, and book your oracle today because I literally love doing them. So my plan right now is I do want to start off with those prayer requests. I want to make sure we set our intention and we let Spirit know and everybody here know that we are praying for everybody, thinking of everybody. Big hugs to the world, and then we'll move into spirit. We'll do a few live readings. We'll see how that goes, make sure technology and it all works, and then I'd like to do a few oracle cards. I'll just do one polls. I think that's beneficial and for time-wise on Spirit Squad. I think that's great. So if that sounds good to everybody, please give me some love in the emojis. Give me some hearts. Give me some loves. I've been watching too much TikTok-y. Damn it. Can't say that on Facebook because then they like shadow ban you. Whatever. I did it. We're talking about an alarm clock, right? Who knows? Let me know. And then let's get to it. So if you have a prayer request, write it in the comments real quick. I'm going to take a sip of my wine and then we will get to work. All right. My sweet Tiffany. Oh, big hugs. Okay. April, I got you, girl. Trish, I got you, girl. Big hugs. Big hugs to everybody. Okay. Lots of love. Okay. Big hugs. I mean, that's kind of exciting, though, if we think about it, Maggie. Who knows? Who knows? Matt just pinned the phone number, and while he did that, let me write it down because I can never, ever remember it. I know. I just want to make sure I have it. Prayers for Virginia Beach. Don't worry. We will pray for them because I am feeling that energy. Prayers for Karen. Okay. Big hugs, everyone. Big hugs. All right. Whew. So together, oh, okay. There's a lot. Okay. All right, I'm trying to keep up with the comments, and my brain is not working in the speed that it should be working, but I'm going to give the biggest hug to all of you guys. So let's do this together. We are going to just take a very big, deep breath in, and if you will, and whatever your belief system is, please just know that it's accepted here, unless it's negative or hatred, and see you later, alligator. But for the rest of us, let's come to this with a place of love, understanding. I use my verbiage of God and Jesus. That is my faith, and that is what I'm going to bring. But if you do not resonate with that, please just change out the words, change out whatever you feel for however you feel it, and know that you are accepted and loved. But as a spirit squad, let us just take a big, deep breath in together, close our eyes, sit into our sit bones if we're sitting, feel into the moment. And as a spirit squad, today on this live, first and foremost, again, we're going to pray for Virginia Beach and the fallen officers and the tragedy that has truly happened there, for the families of the victims, all involved. Big hugs, big prayers, and for everyone on VBPD, big hugs for your fallen brothers. Know that there's a lot of love being sent your direction. Brandy, Jennifer, Shelly, Maggie, Nicole, Maggie's sister that's fighting cancer, April, Lily. There's so much love that is being sent in your direction, and anybody that is watching this spirit squad and just is feeling that they need a little bit of extra love and support, guidance and grounding, please just know it is available upstairs. Just take a look to heaven, pray to your God, and know that He has got you. Know that your loved ones in spirit are present and they are with you. They are supplying you with the love and everything that you need. So shift your awareness, shift your intention, and know that you are protected and loved. Big hugs for this entire world and for anywhere that there's tragedy, discoil, or discomfort, excuse me. And just know that we are praying for you. And hopefully that little bit of energy changes something. That being said, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out, and let's shift our awareness to the world of spirit. So y'all know the drill. I do have the prayer request written out right here. I did have the fallen soldiers' names written out because my dear friend Sean had posted that, so I wanted to make sure I kept them near and dear to my heart today. So please just know that that is what is on my scribbles, and I'm going to open up to my scribbles. Thank you, main room manager. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to shift my awareness to the world of spirit. What I would love for you guys to do is anybody that feels that they need a reading today, anybody that feels that they just need to hear from their loved ones, send up your loved ones, send them on over to me. Ask them to come on over, talk in my ear, jump on my head, play with my hair, get my attention. They do know what to do. But before I go into this, I do just want to say one more thing. Please, even if you're not the person being read, stay open to the piggyback, stay open to receive the love from spirit, because I feel like there's so many times that people will be just listening to the readings that are happening, but also understanding and validating in their own way, shape, or form some things from their own loved ones and their own life experience. So stay open to the readings. I hope that you feel spirit. That is my intention. I would love to read all of you guys, but that's not humanly possible in this space. So I will do my best to do what I can. Like I said, I'd like to do a few readings and then pop into a few oracles and just have a good time. So Karen just said, please pick me. Not how that works. Spirit picks. I'm not God. I don't have all the answers. I literally just listen to the people upstairs, and if they show up, great. If they don't, neat. But I hope that they do. So we will see. So with that being said, Matt, have I covered everything? I think so.
Yep,
Yes?
you have, indeed.
All right. Oh, Amy, Amy, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm going to add you to my prayers, my sweet girl. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes, say my prayers, set my feet on the ground because I'm feeling very ungrounded in this moment, shift my awareness to the world of spirit. And what I would love for each and every one of you to do, if you feel so called as to needing a reading today, send over your loved ones in heaven, have them come talk in my ear, jump on my head, play with my hair, get my attention. They know what to do. Okay, holy mother of a Jonas brother. Um, there's like actually, there's so many different directions I could go. I need to like mark this out. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I need a blank sheet of paper, just so you guys see, blank sheet of paper. I'll never forget that. Somebody said something about that one day, and I was like, you should see my scribbles. Anyways, so first and foremost, I have four different, I feel like four different energies that I'm going into. There is a reference of, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I feel like I feel it. Mildred. I feel Mildred, and I saw my Uncle Chuck. So, I don't think my Uncle Chuck went to heaven. I'll confirm that with my mom after this phone call, but I do see Mildred and a Chuck together. This makes me feel like this would be a mother and father connection coming in for daughter. I felt like that was very important to say, and I needed to reference it just because those name connections feel very different. I also felt, that is so interesting. I keep on going. There's this lovely spirit that I had the opportunity to work with yesterday named Josh, and I feel like he is just helping me over here. He's just helping me kind of figure out who's who and what's what of the spirit world. But I do feel like there is a different, he just said this to me, he's like, there's a different sun energy that's stepping forward. I wish my dad, okay, I can't read the comments while I do this, but hold on. But there's a different sun energy. It has to be sun energy that's stepping forward that also has the J sounding name, but would also have a Mike or a Michael directly connected to him. I'm not sure where those two fit. Now, this is what's interesting. Follow me, Spirit Squad, okay? And write it if it does make sense, and then you can call in, but we'll validate and clarify and verify. Did I say, wow, I'm losing it. Then I'm over here. I'm here with this woman. This is a mother energy. Now, this is what's kind of interesting about her because she comes in and she has all the signs of Cancer connection. She does show me smoking as like a big validator for her. I do feel like this is something where she knew that she could have done better and made it different. You would know Jagger Michael, right? That's hilarious, Amber. I would recognize him instantly. As much as I want it to be him, it's not. Well, maybe it's a piggyback. I don't know. But pause for a second on that. I'm with this lovely, lovely woman. Now, what's interesting about her is I keep hearing, I want to say it's Helen, Hillary. I can't think of any other female names, but I keep going in that direction, and it has to be female, it has to be mother, and it has to be a direct connection to having cancer and then masking it. So I think that's a lot of evidence for everyone to kind of figure out for a moment. And who are you, sir? Oh boy, you're a fascinating character. All right, well, I guess I'll go into him too because he's actually kind of fun. Like I said, I have the 4 quadrants over here, but I'm over Smoker, Dolores. What did I just say? I mean, maybe that could actually make sense, Laura. What did I just say? I don't know why you're talking to me. She must have like, I wonder if there's an accent with her or something, because I get a little confused in her energy, unless there's something about the fact that maybe she wasn't fully present down here in the physical world. Like there's got to be something where she was up and out and up and out. So that's what I keep feeling. I also kept feeling I want to talk about this guy because this guy is absolutely fascinating. He is not younger. I feel like he would be father energy. Well, that's actually kind of interesting. Helen was the name you said. Helen or Hillary. Thank you for reminding me of that. She looked at me. She's like, well, that could make sense. And you want to know why she said that to me, actually, because I just checked back in with her. I do think she has a D in the family. I don't think it's Dolores. But over here, With this gentleman, before I go any further, let me get this evidence out, and then I'll read these comments. I can't do both at the same time. He makes me feel father energy. I do feel that he is somebody that would have passed of a pulmonary embolism, something of the heart. He just keeps making me feel like heart and head, and he also keeps saying to me that there's an R sounding name with his name. And he keeps making me feel like there's something about an Andy, a very prominent A-N sounding name that he is directly connected to. So I'm going to throw all that out there. I hope Matt maybe has been reading the comments and kind of helped me figure out here and there, but that's kind of how I felt. So there's spirit. Claim your dead, people.
I feel like this is unclaimed still.
All of it?
Yes.
Oh, well, shnikes. Well, I don't know. Okay, well, let's go into it. We'll go into it a little bit more. Who wants to be first? I feel like I got to stick with you. You're a pretty fascinating dude. I'm not going to lie. I actually really like you. My sister is Helen. My mom was in and out from a stroke, but not cancer. And my mom's brother was Dick. Did I say any of that? Richard. My mom is Anne. Harvey. Amy, I love you, but how did you get Harvey from anything that I just said? That's like not even close. Richard is my dad. Okay. Okay. My mom's friend, heavy smoker, in and out, and her name was Carol. Sounds like my grandpa. Oh, good God. Okay, there's too much information coming through. I have a daughter named Annie. Marvin. My mom is Anne. You know what, Corinna? I think Colin, just because I feel your energy anyway. It doesn't really matter. Hi, love. My dad is Larry, and of course I'm Ann. He passed of heart attack in 2020. So you know what, you guys? Here's what I want to say about it. There seems to be a lot of piggybacking. I'm going to go through the evidence again with spirit because it has to be crystal clear. There's so much coming through. Holy shit! Am I just supposed to do it like this? I don't know what I'm. Oh, my dad is a character. Michael is fascinating. Rocco, my grandfather died from a heart attack. Rocco could very well be that because he's a guy. Richard passed a long time ago from a heart attack. Okay, everybody pause. Everybody pause. I will say that Grandpa John, heart and head. You know, I love Grandpa Johns. They're everywhere. But here's what I'm gonna say. I think I want to talk to. Who did I say the C word? Corinne. I want to talk to her. I want to bring her in because I kept feeling like Anne, and I felt like there was like an R sounding name connected to this gentleman that's trying to pull through. If Dad is already up here for you, validate in the comments before you call, please, honey, Miss Corinne. Is Dad already in spirit for you? Yes. And you said if Mom is Anne and she's in active transition, I want to bring that energy through. Pause for the squad. Pause for the cause squad. My dad was a jokester. My sister's Helen, and my middle name is Anne. So, Melissa, you're hitting all of the marks too. So, I do feel like there's something about that as well. Just keep that in mind. But I'm looking for Matt's looking for rather, because my brain is currently not computing. Miss Corinne, I want to see. And not for nothing, I am not going to forget. I do have my. Oh my gosh, what was your name, sir? Wow, I just heard something totally different. Mildred, and I have to make sure. What did you say?
Harvey?
Shut up. No. I love you, Amy, but not Harvey. Although Harvey's a good people, but no, not today. Is this gentleman my dad? I don't think so. Okay, so Corinna is calling.
Corinna is calling.
Where? How? What do I do?
It should just ring.
I don't think it's on, babe. Mildred and Chuck. Melissa, you need to be my gatekeeper.
I'm using this what are these things called? Focus mode. I made a special focus mode for Spirit Squad, and I think it just blocks all. Here we go.
Yeah, but I don't think this is on, babe.
Hold the button on the top, the gold button. Hold it down.
That's good. Mildred is my grandmother married to Rocco. Okay, so Michelle Coleman, you're calling in next. Because I genuinely feel like there's something to that. So my name is Brandy. Harvey has your childhood pet. Well, yes, Harvey was my. How did you know that, Amy?
Is that working?
Hello, is anyone here? Oh, bummer, you're over there. Okay, not bummer that I got a hold of you, but bummer you're on Matt's phone. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so how do you understand the evidence, my love? How does this all make sense to you? Anne is mom, correct? And you have the R sounding.
Yes,
Okay, but your dad is already in heaven. Is that correct, honey?
correct. He's passed.
Okay. Now, where does is there a Richard or an R sounding name that directly connects in that direction with dad? Does that make sense to you, honey?
Richard?
Not so much. That's okay. I just want to make sure because I'm getting a lot of energy. But I'm going to be very honest. I'm very glad because I do feel that your mom is starting to make her way over to me. And I am not trying to say anything in that direction other than I felt her very strongly. Do you mind if I bring her through? Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. I feel like, oh my God, there's so much to unpack because you have so many people up here. I feel like her mom is popping through. Like, I feel like aunts and uncles. Like, you have a big family up here in the world of spirit. And I feel like everybody is coming in right now to support you and love you. I keep seeing like flowers all around you too. God, I'm getting like so emotional. And I keep flicking. I know this sounds weird. I keep flicking my nose. Is mom currently like? Does she need oxygen? Does she need help, assistance? Like, what's going on with that? Because I just feel like she's not breathing really well. Like her breaths are shallow. There's something in that direction where I just feel like something's going on with breath and breathing with her specifically. Does that make sense, honey?
She has had some breathing issues, but she doesn't have a cannula or anything, in her nose or whatever. But she's not eating or sleeping, and
Okay.
I mean, she's sleeping all the time.
Okay.
So as far as like her breathing.
Well, and here's the thing. I just kind of feel like she is coming in because she feels very spiritual to me as well. She feels like she's not a stranger to this environment. I just feel like it's almost like this is kind of a weird gift to you because I think you've already called her your angel. But are you, first of all, I need to, there's so many things that are coming into my brain right now. I need to shut all of spirit up and just focus on mom and your dad. Your dad is just coming in to kind of swoop up your mom, and it's beautiful because they're going to have this beautiful reconciliation, and I just feel like it's something where they're excited to kind of be up here in spirit without any of the physical, I want to call it junk. I don't know if that makes sense, but your mom's really blunt. Has that how she's always been in the physical world? Like she just kind of says it for what it is. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Very much so.
Yeah, she doesn't hold back. I feel like she'll throw in an F bomb or two, and I'm like, "Hey, girl, I'm with it." But she's got it. She's got this spunk. She's got this personality, and I feel like this is what has been. Oh, she's making my ear ring too. I wouldn't be surprised if you felt that tenfold. But she says to me, she's like, "I wanted to come," and I feel like I wanted to validate your feelings because are you primary caretaker, or you've really stepped up to take care of mom? Like, there's something about that with you, honey, that you're really involved in all of this. Does that make sense, honey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is what I wanted to say because I feel like you've had to make a lot of hard choices and decisions, and I think your mom just wants to come in from heaven, like even while it's going on, and just say, I know that you've had to make these, but I'm doing okay. And she's so funny. She's up here. She has her opinions about everything. She's like, how are you doing Spirit Squad in a basement? I was like, listen, lady, it is what it is. But she's so funny. She's so funny. And if that's the one thing I could capture about your mom's personality is she's so full of life and she's so fun. And I know that she was a fighter. And I think that's what's been so hard for you is to see mom in this very sensitive and fragile state, if you will. It's been it's been hard on you as a human. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give you that love, and I want to let you know mom says like I'm sorry it hasn't been easy. I will say too, she's also the first person, like if you put a plate of food in front of her, she just says to me like she has to like it's like I feel like I'm like trying to honor a Michelin star or something like that. Like what is that about? Was she like a good cook, or she was just like a very um I don't know, very structured around her food. Does that make sense to you?
She was a very good cook.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I keep saying because I keep seeing that there's people up here in heaven that are like, her mom specifically. Like, I feel like it's funny. She's like, oh, no, I'm not going to eat that or I'm not going to do this. So it's kind of beautiful to see that she's really embodied her personality. And I want to talk to you about what's going on real time because she just says to me very clearly that you know obviously she's working her way over here, but it's been for some time. Did we address, was this a cancer connection as well, honey, with her? Does that make sense?
Well, they think she has cancer. They have noticed a spot on her lung that we are investigating, but she's had several mini strokes as well.
Okay. Well, it was kind of interesting because they showed me my reference, and I'm sure anybody watching this live will understand this. Like in COVID would come to me, in spirit and be like, well, I passed COVID, but there's this going on. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's kind of similar with your mom that, well, you have these things going on the surface level, but you've got a lot going on underneath. And that's what I keep referencing as mom steps in. She just says, listen, I've been dealing with stuff with my health for a long time, but I haven't figured out the underlying, like the root cause, if that makes sense. So I think you're starting to figure that out now. But I think that's what's really going on in mom's body. And not for nothing, like she is such a feisty woman. Like I love that about her. But I also feel, and please correct me if I'm wrong, please, there's something about her that, like, when she knows something's really wrong, she might avoid it, if that makes sense. Like, it's like she wants to let you know she's fine rather than going deeper, you know? So, and she's carried you and your family for such a long time. I will say that much too. I don't know why I keep feeling this Richard fella. Are you, and I'm not going to say, are you sure you don't have Richard? I keep feeling it's like Richard, very prominent R sounding name that's male that's connected to her. If it's not, obviously it's not with dad, but it's got to be somewhere over there because he keeps trying to pop through. Um, and I don't know where it connects, and maybe I'm flowing out, but does it resonate with you at all, honey?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I've thought about all of my uncles and whatnot, and none of them are Richard.
Okay, that's okay. I just feel like I'm connecting with it, but that is absolutely fine if it doesn't connect with you. That's the purpose of Spirit Squad because I feel like there's a lot of people up here. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up in a tiny little bow. I want you to do me a favor because while you're going through this, please, please, please send me a Facebook message. Let me know if you need me, and not just in a reading way. Like if you just need me to check in with mom, please let me know. I just feel like she's going to be so happy up here to finally feel like she's that strong, powerful woman again because she hasn't felt like that in such a long time. I think it's been something for her. And you know your mom. She doesn't like feeling weak. She doesn't like feeling like she can't take care of herself. So I feel like when she gets up here, she's going to reconnect with all of her people. I cannot deny, I just keep feeling like there's these angel wings. Like she must be a feathers girl. She must already know the works of spirit because she is on it. So I'm going to give you that love, but just let me know, keep me posted, and please know I'm praying for you. But she seems to be fine. She already feels like she's up here and happy. So just know that. She's like absolutely adorable. She loves my like horses. I don't know. Was she a big like animal girl in the physical world too, but she couldn't have them or something like that? Does that make sense?
Well, yes. I mean, she was an animal lover, is an animal lover. And where we live, no, she couldn't have like horses or anything.
Yeah, that's what I feel with her. She's so funny. She's like, "Oh, this is the dream," and she keeps saying it to me. She's got her little like rasp. I love her little rasp. She's like, "This is the dream." I was like, "Okay, amazing." So I'm just giving you all that love, and please just know she's fine, and I'll be praying for you and your family and everybody as you're going through the transition. Okay, honey?
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course, sweet girl. Oh my God, I'm praying for you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Of course. That's hard. I don't like those. That's hard. Spirit. I can't.
Try to address that.
Sure. Try and address this. I believe that Richard is. Well, you know what, Victoria? Then go ahead. You call in, sweet girl. But before we do, Matt is going to try and fix. Wow. So she is 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Yes, Melissa. And I think that that's the thing. I'm going to scroll back up. Father is Richard, who had passed. My middle name is Ann. Mother had cancer and hid smoking. No Helen, but she had a strong New York accent. Okay, well, I mean, that also fits too, Jackie. Like, that was, this is what is hard. My father is Richard. My mom is Helen. She smoked. Not sure if she had cancer. My sister is Ann. I honestly feel like my dad just came through directly, so maybe it's my grandma. This is why spirit is so complicated, because you guys are identifying with so many of it. But you know what? That is the beauty of freaking Spirit Squad. That's why I want to do all this, because I could have one sitter that's right here. And I know that I was with Anne because this is like a, what do you call it when it's like like insider's intel or whatever. But whenever I have somebody that's not fully over here, I don't see them like right there in my brain. It's kind of like almost translucent, if that makes any sense. And I also smell apple juice. So apple juice is my sign and symbol that is somebody is making their way over here. I do not know why. I've only been around. That's so amazing. Oh, thank you. What was I just about to say? I don't even know where I was about to go. Anyways, okay. All right. Uncle John, line them up. Pass her the mic. See, Melissa, I need you in the physical world. I need you in the spirit world. That's what we need to do. And Uncle John is the shit. I just love your fucking Uncle John. Sorry to say fucking, but whatever. What did I do wrong now? Am I talking too much?
Looking if that thing stays on.
I'm like so concerned. Dick Richard had horses, and so do I. I'm telling you guys, this is just a bunch of piggybacks. So again, whoever had the Mildred connection that was mom, and also the Richard, that's who I would like to call in first, because
Coleman.
Who was it?
Can you say Michelle Coleman?
Yes. Please give me a call if that still connects. I'm so worried about my mom and everything that's going on. Please let me know if you ever smell apple juice. I will, I promise. That sounds so morbid to say. I'm not laughing because insensitivity. It's just, how in the world do I have two toddlers that spill apple juice literally everywhere, and it's like ingrained in our sofas?
So when we were hiking one day in the woods.
Oh my gosh, go ahead, take that away.
Jennie, we were hiking in the woods, and some random guy passed us in like a beekeeper suit, unless I'm imagining.
He
things.
looked like a coroner.
Yeah, he was creepy looking.
He looked like a coroner.
And Jennie said she smelled like apple juice, and then she told me that whole story about how apple juice means he's about to die. And let's just say I was pretty paranoid at the time.
You thought you were going to be like shot by a serial killer.
I was looking
You
for
looked
weapons.
at me like, okay. This was when we first started dating too. So it was like, But you know what? I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'd rather smell apple juice than see, when I used to see it. Remember I told you that on that same hike? Remember I used to see numbers over people's heads? And that was like, fuck. And how am I supposed to be like, oh, you've got 3 days left, kid. Enjoy it. Like, no, that was not fun. My mom's name was Marilyn, not Mildred. Oh, then no. Okay, Matt was about to run. Oh no, I think you and Eric, Spirit Squash. Remember Spirit Squash? He was like, you both were like, F it, I'm out. And then both of you have fully succumbed to this life of spirit world. So yeah, so there's that. Okay, but still, where is Michelle? Who are we saying? Michelle Coleman? And if not, then I'm just going to keep on rolling. I'll do another quadrant. Let's do another quadrant. That's so funny. I just heard Craig. Who's Craig? Hi, Craig. Craig could be fun. Craig, are you a fun dude?
Craig should have married
Paige DeSorbo?
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that, Craig, and unless he committed suicide, and I really don't think that that's the case. But I actually really did feel that super strongly. So there's a couple of different things going on. And if not, then I'm just going to transition into Oracle cards, because I'm also, like, I cannot leave. That is, like, the movie Frighteners with the numbers over their heads. I've never seen that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Michelle just said she's going to call in. And then Victoria, well, I know you, but whatever. Call in anyway. Let's see what we got. If you believe that's your dad and your mom's Ann, then fine. We'll do that. Aunt Mildred in spirit. Mom Mildred, alive. Jerry, cool dad, who is a spirit mom. Jesus Christ, there's so many connections. And then her niece's last name is Craig. Are you kidding me, Matt? All right, well, now what I do, Matt? Okay. So here's what we're going to do, I think. Spirit, you tell me what to do. I'm not doing this anymore. We are going to do...
Vicky's calling, but you want Michelle first.
It doesn't matter. Victoria's fine. Let's see if she comes in.
We are going to do
doesn't like that.
It doesn't like this. Okay, so where's my girl? Oh, Victoria, honey, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, sweet girl. Okay, so Ann is dad. Richard. I mean, Ann is dad. Okay, because that makes sense. Could you do me one favor and just maybe mute your spirit squad in the background? But Ann is mom.
Yes.
Richard is dad.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How did I not know this about you? Because you have your Rich. Like, that's crazy. Okay.
Yes.
So let me go into this for a moment because I really do feel like this is actually kind of funny that I have you. And obviously I know you and love you, but I do feel like your dad is coming in as like a spitfire. Would you understand? He was like very like funny and he's full of life.
100.
Okay.
100. Spitfire.
It's kind of crazy because I don't know that I've maybe met him. Maybe I've chatted with him in a reading, but I don't remember him. But he comes in and he just looks at me. He's like, my girl needs this right now. And I feel like, obviously, we know Brian. I think everyone on Spirit Squad probably knows Brian, and in a good way. I'm not saying that in a bad way at all. I'm saying, like, he has transcended. He is here. He's so funny because he says to me, he was like, you met me at the wedding, and, like, it's like I didn't even remember. It's like a blur. But he says to me, he's like, now you know me, now you get to know my personality, and I feel like he's so excited about that. But I feel like you've done so much for your loved ones in heaven, and I feel like that's a big reason why dad is like, he is pushing through people to get here today. Like, he makes me feel like there's, and not for nothing, I keep feeling this connection to mom as well too. It's like I've got your mom and your dad here that just want to wrap you up and tell you how much that they love you, and both of them have seen what a time that you've gone through. Now, does all that make sense before I keep going, honey? Because and correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And you and I haven't talked in a while, and I'm sorry, but I just want to I want to clarify this from spirit, because not for nothing, I also feel like while you're going through a hard time, your Rick is going through a hard time. Rick feels to me more health centered, or like we're trying to get him back on track. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but does that connect to you as well? Like, you've been really, and I know left
Yeah.
brain knows that you're a nurse, but are you really having to nurse him right now, or really trying to take care of him? What's going on in that department, sweetheart?
We're getting them.
Okay.
Slowly.
All right.
And his dad is also Rick in spirit.
Of course it is. Okay, because spirit is not making my job easy today, but you know what? It's okay. But this is something I wanted to validate. Okay, I'm going to go back to the OG Rick. I'm going to go back to your dad, okay? And I'm going to sit with him for a moment, because he comes in, and while he's this spitfire and this big ball of energy, I will say he does feel to me that he's a hard person to get to know. It's like I have to kind of maybe earn his respect, if you will, to kind of have those like conversations. And I do feel like he just looks at me and he gives me the sign of salute. So is that also, was he military connection with you, honey? Does that make sense to you? Okay. So I wanted to say that because he does give me that, but he also said to me, he's looking at you and he's saying, I'm very proud of you for everything that you are going through now, and you're handling it with grace. And he's somebody that, this is what's so funny, like while he comes in with all of these, big jokes and big energy and all this stuff, he also, I just feel like he's somebody who maybe wouldn't say all of these things to you down here in the physical world, right? So I want to just let you know that, because I feel like you just need a big old hug from heaven, and to let you know that you're doing a good job, because I just feel like you've been spread so freaking thin. I popped into your energy and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then, not for nothing, I don't know that I know this either. Do you have two mothers in spirit, or a grandmother that was very close?
I do.
Okay. So
I
that's
have two mothers.
okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to navigate that one, but is there, oh, this is going to kill me, because there's a Mary stepping through, or I feel Mary, or Marianne, like something.
Maryland.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. There's just so many people wrapping you up, honey. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place, but I just feel like it's like, I envision this like you're like a little one and you just need to be held and loved, and let you know that you're okay. So I'm just going to give you that. But before I let you go, because I know I'm kind of skipping around to everybody, but I just wanted you to know that there's something about your son, what's coming up for him, like in the next, like, I feel like it's March, like I don't know.
His birthday is April.
His birthday's April, right? But what's happening? Are you going up? I keep seeing you traveling to him. I put it in quotes because I don't exactly know what that means. I feel like you have your Brian, obviously, but there's something about traveling or going to a place that you and him both loved. Like there's something that you guys are going to be doing, just even just the two of you. Does that make sense to you, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you that big old hug from heaven, and I also, okay, this is new too. Why are you thinking of another tattoo? That can't be true. That's funny. Um,
Yeah.
you are, aren't you? Because your sweet Brian was like, "Look at my mom being this badass." I was like, "Okay, but I'm with it." He is just so funny. He's like, "Listen, she hasn't committed to it yet fully, but I think she's about there." And your Brian's like, "Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it." So, just so you know, there's a validation on that, and I am just very excited about that for you. But he had to pop in. He had to say hi. But I really want to give love to your dad. And we didn't firm this up with the validation, but which one was it, your mom? Well, I know Brian was a smoker of all the things he says, but mom or dad? Was it dad specifically who smoked? Is that correct, honey?
Dad smoked a cigar and Mom smoked a cigarette.
Okay, all right, that's what I thought. That was okay. What is that? Like Minnesota? No, thank you. I don't know what accent that was, but it was funny, and I don't think it has anything to do with Minnesota, but it was definitely a little accent there. But there is some love that is pouring through for you, sweetheart, and I am sorry. I just love you. I'm being 100% honest. We have to catch up as friends, but I am so grateful that these guys gave me some evidence that I didn't know. So there we go. Big hugs to you, honey, and we'll catch up on a separate occasion, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I love you too, darling. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. It's so hard with friends because my left brain gets so involved. That would be like me trying to read you, Matt, and be like, "Oh, I knew about Uncle Bert, but like didn't know I never met him." It's very hard. It's a very hard place to navigate. What are we doing now?
You can try Michelle again.
Michelle.
Try and call in.
Michelle said, I caught that. Oh my gosh, this Melissa has got so many piggybacks coming on. If everybody can go read the comments right now, Melissa's basically got all the evidence that I'm talking about. So there is that. Michelle, you can try and call in one more time, but it does say that you are having not so great service. And then Melissa, oh my God, Melissa, DM me. I might need your help, girl. I might actually need your help, girl. I'm not kidding. Send me a DM after this, pretty please, if you're interested in maybe working with me. But yeah, okay, so if we're going to do a roll call, I mean, yeah, let's do it. I haven't been on in so long. I just booked a reading for my husband. Oh my God, that's exciting. Okay, before I jump into roll call, Melissa just said it's fun. I love that. I love seeing Jessica and Ashley reconnect. My land of misfit moms, girls. Hello. Amazing. But I did want to just say this. I'm going to recap because there's some folks that have just joined on or maybe haven't been here in a while. I'm sitting on my microphone. Sorry about that. Just so everyone knows, $150 off all readings except for oracles because that would make sense. So $150 off any hour-long reading or 30-minute reading. Use the promo code PRESIDENT. If you share today's live, you are getting entered to win a 30-minute free private reading with me. And also, if you go follow the podcast, My Messy Message, on Instagram, you have to follow Instagram and Facebook, to be entered to win another free 30-minute reading as well. So make sure you take advantage of all those special offers. Oracle readings are still active, are still available. If you want to grab your $99 Oracle reading, do it. But my phone can send messages but cannot call. Okay, so Michelle. Hi, girl. You should come unwind on our annual trip. I mean, hey, Matt. Am I allowed on the Misfits Moms trip? Let's go. Ew, I don't even know why I used the word allowed. Like, that's not what I meant, but you know what I meant.
Where do I send her? Where do I send her?
Chelsea, you need to do a reading. I would welcome any reading, so let's just do a roll call. I'm mad I haven't found my Mildred. It's okay, Michelle. So here's what we're going to do. If your phone's not working, it's for a reason. So just send me a message, and we will find a way to make sure that you get the intended messages from Spirit. I know Spirit was trying to get to you, so we'll find a way. Don't worry about it at all. Take the pressure off yourself. Even after Spirit Squad, I will DM you and we'll make it happen. Roll call wise, I do want to make sure that I get everybody out here. I do feel like there's so much mom energy that's popping in today. It's actually kind of interesting. I had my very prominent, and my young Joshes. I feel like I have so many young Joshes. This is crazy. Make sure you bubble wrap her, Matt. We need her safe. How sweet. I think I'm doing my own unbubble wrapping lately. I feel like I need to.
Wait, talk about my messy message again.
Um,
Follow that page, right?
yes. Hi, everyone. So if you've missed the message, me and Matt started a podcast called My Messy Message, and it is on socials. That's not the right Facebook page, Matt. But follow me on Instagram, My Messy Message. Woo, right there. Yep. Follow me on Facebook.com/Jennie Michelle with 2 E's because Jennie Michelle was taken. So follow us there, and yes, follow the podcast. Woohoo! Lake Gaston. I used to go to Lake Gaston all the time. Shush it. They do have jellyfish, or at least they did when I was a kid, and that was a very traumatic experience for me and my brother. However, beautiful, beautiful lake. Would love to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause for a moment. I'm going to do a roll call, and we will see who pops through because I have these mama energies that are popping through. So this was actually kind of interesting because, again, I'm hearing names that I don't hear a lot. I really wish they would have been validated in this moment. That would have been very helpful. However, if not, I do. Oh, God, don't do this to me. Yep, well, I got to do it. Okay, so there's the C or K sounding name, but this is really kind of interesting. I felt like this was Kathleen. Maybe went by Kathy for short, but I heard Kathleen and I heard Mark connected to her. I felt like there's something to that. That means that there's a double connection. Mama Bear wants to say hi in that way. I also felt like I had a mom with, this is also going to sound interesting. Oh my God, like Roberta. I couldn't think of anything else that rhymes in that direction, but that's where she was sending me. Absolutely not. Let's not try that, honey. But Roberta has to start with an R, and I definitely felt like this was grandmother energy that's trying to step in and just say, hi, I love you, I'm here with you. I also kind of wanted to pivot to the Larrys of the group because I couldn't tell you how many, and I'm not talking about my Tina's Larry because that would be amazing. If Jennie does a girls trip, will Matt document his weekend of taking care of the girls and all the animals? His silence will tell you that answer. #river. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about the Larrys. Roberta is my grandmother. Of course that makes sense to you, Allison, because isn't Richard obviously your father that you said above? So it would make sense that Roberta just pops on in. So hi, Roberta. But I did want to make sure I reference it's the definite Larry that is trying to pop in, and there's a Travis, a younger male energy. This is what's interesting about this dude is he has a connection to running. It's almost like he died running. I don't understand it by any means. Miss my dad, Larry. Becky, giving you big hugs. But there's a younger male. If anybody has that in the comments, please validate that for me because that's just something that's just off the wall. Somebody that would have died, honestly, running. There's a connection to running. Maybe he ran marathons or something like that, but it has to make sense in that direction. And then I also, before I let everyone go, there was a really strong connection to a musician that is trying to pop through. Now, what I find interesting about him, Amber, you'll like this. Your Jags is coming through with this guy because he's pulling him through hard. There's something about, I just lost my vision again. Good gracious, this is getting annoying. There's something about this guy that's popping through. I feel like he's Tom, Timmy, T.O. sounding name. Very prominent. I keep seeing those old school, kind of Hawaiian shirts. He keeps coming through as if he's babe, what's that band, Hootie and the Blowfish? No, it's not Darius Rucker. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm talking about. Beach Boys. Thank you. Why did that take my brain so long to find? But that's how I feel. I feel like he's coming in and he's doing the electric guitar with this really cool Hawaiian shirt. And what's interesting about him is I feel like he carries in and he's bringing a couple of different names with him. Now, That's hilarious, Allison. I did just see that. Roberta's brother is Larry. But on top of this, as this man steps through, I definitely felt like there was a strong connection that he's bringing through with him, a Michael. But I also saw that there's a connection to a Mark. So this is kind of funny to see the two of them. But there's like a Mark and a Michael, and I feel like it's like the two M's, but there's got to be this connection to like the band and Hawaii, like the Hawaiian shirt, and just kind of playing like, I feel like in one of those like beach bars, like kind of having fun. They step in though. This is what I wanted to say. They step in to reference the Tom that they're with, and then to bring through, I keep going back to the daughter that's watching. So Tom, Tim, Mark, Michael, these guys are all together. It's like they've got the duo back. Don't know how to explain it. Hopefully it makes sense to somebody, but that's what I keep seeing. So, I mean,
Is that where Tom's coming from?
is Tom Petty's daughter watching? Because I wouldn't think so. I don't think. I mean, no. I feel like this guy's like a garage musician. Michael is my husband, Mark's dad. And this is who I was hoping to hear from. Tom is my dad. Well, all right. Could it be Tony, my mom's friend, who was a session musician? Yes, absolutely, Amber. That could actually very well make sense. However, I think Laura, Michael is my husband, Mark's dad. I think that makes more sense. We've got the Tom, we've got the Mark, we've got the Michael. I don't know. Could be wrong, but they have to be musicians. So that's the only thing. The names can make sense all day long, but if they're not blasting some Beach Boys or something like that, then I don't know. However, I do feel there's an element of just music. My friend Travis was a huge walker and passed away walking. Amy, there you go. I feel like a couple of you validated that. Again, this is all roll call, so this is how it works. Private sessions are a lot different because it's just y'all, but I feel the need to pop out of spirit. Matt, how am I doing, honey? My dad is a musician, but he's not passed. Okay, that's fine, actually, Laura, because if they're referencing his music, then I'm fine with that. But I feel like it's something about coming in for your dad or something of that nature, validating and just giving love there. Beach Boys was my dad's first concert, and your dad and yours first concert. Good God. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Okay. Apologize. I will put the locks away. Here, you know what? I'll put them up. I'm sick of messing with them anyway. I was doing with it. I don't know why I mess with my hair when it comes to spirit. You guys would laugh the amount of times that I just like when I'm doing readings, I'm like Dolly Parton over here. Anyways, so I'm going to leave it at that because I feel like I'm just a little bit everywhere. And do I see all of the comments? I don't. I definitely don't. But Matt catches them and I catch the ones that I can. So there's that. Anything else I need to say? I feel like I'm like literally halfway over here. Yep. Okay. So you're doing great. Aw, thanks, Amy. I love you, sweet girl. I'm giving everyone the biggest hugs. My shift in awareness is focused on my kids literally running rampant upstairs. So I'm going to go do that. However, I think it would be a very good idea if we as a squad consider doing a time when the girls go to bed. Even though that means, and I know Matt's probably like, I think I should do it when I don't have to worry, and I think that would help me a lot. So if you will, take 4 minutes before you exit the chat, or 4 seconds, would you rather, just place a date and a time that you feel that if you could see Spirit Squad in your liking of any day or time, write it in the comments, and me and Matt will go through and find a realistic time for us. I love that. A realistic time in the comments for us to do this, just so I don't have to worry, because I worry too much. Mom first, everything else second. So, big hug, go book your readings. Let me know in the comments what day and time that you guys think that we should do, preferably after 6:37 p.m. And let's go from there. And book your promo code, President. You will get half off. $150 off. and let me know if you need me. All right, I love you guys, and I will be here for you always. Thank you for being there in my heart. Big hugs to Virginia Beach. Still, that is not lost on me. I love you guys. Big hugs.